Jake versus Tommy. Jake got pieced up. Jake got out jabbed. Tommy said, "Oh, you think you're a boxer? Let me show you how to jab real quick, though." That's what it was. Tommy looked like he trained hard. He looked good. He looked crisp. He looked faster. The whole fight build up, I had been hearing people say that Jake was faster than Tommy. Jake was faster than Tommy's got the power, but Jake's got speed and power. Jake was not faster than Tommy at all. He wasn't faster than Tommy, and he was smaller than Tommy. And Tommy just pow, 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 that fucking jab, eating Jake up, eating him up. But with that being said, Jake didn't get. I didn't lose any respect for Jake after that fight. It looked like Jake got outboxed, like he wasn't the better boxer, and that the other dude was just better than him. And that's something you really can't knock a guy for, just not being the better fighter that night. Especially when it is a competitive fight. So it's not like Jake wasn't fighting back. It wasn't like there was never any dangerous moments. Jake got cracked. Jake was taking shots. Jake threw a couple shots, but it looked like Tommy was very prepared for the overhand right, which pretty obvious. You got that coming from Jake. Yeah. I think a lot of people are going to use this opportunity. Oh my gosh. Jake getting chased out by Floyd. You want to pull that up?
You showed it to me.
I showed it to you? Damn. Well, next time I ask you that on the podcast, just say no so it can be like, oh no. Yeah. All right, so let's see. Definitely a lot of people. And Jake Floyd Mayweather. Thank you very much for that. Couldn't tell. Jake Paul. So Floyd's got maybe 6 dudes with him. 6 goons with him. 6. I'm going to go ahead and assume. I believe this is in Miami. So, pause it real quick. I believe this is in Miami. So, I would assume that they were all coming out of some sort of sports stadium. Mayweather a little litty. What are you doing in Miami this time of night and you're not a little litty and your name is Money Mayweather? You get litty in Miami? I would assume maybe even Jake was a little litty. But I mean, maybe they were planning to pull up on him. Just seems like if I'm Floyd Mayweather, the last thing I want to do as a confident looking man who's not insecure about the Paul brothers is wait outside of a building for one of the Paul brothers to pull up out and outnumber them. That is not what I would do as a secure, confident boxer who's not at all bothered by these brothers. Yeah. And so, yeah, they're following him a pretty decent way. I would be scared, too, if Money Mayweather was following me with armed guard. Who knows if they're armed? That was just me saying things. Oh, they didn't even show the whole thing. 50 dudes is a little crazy. Yeah, and the one guy was like, you guys want to rough him up? You want to rough him up? You want to rough him up? And that dude who recorded himself asking a group of people if they wanted to rough a guy up, idiot. And Floyd is telling people to put their cameras down. He's like, hey, I told you to put your camera down. While he has a guy threatening Jake and saying that, that's just not a smart thing to do if you're going to be the guy Because it's 2023, bro. You can't, like, record yourself. You want to rough him up? You want to rough him? Because then if he got roughed up at all, you put out a video. You want to rough him up?
It's definitely 2023.
That's what I said.
Is it?
What did I
I
say?
thought you said 2022.
I could have sworn I said 2023. It's fine. We'll run it back and I'll get to be right. Can't wait for that.